Mm-hmm. For now, at least.
Does
Okay.
mean that they had Saturday night when they're on the spot, they funked Uptown Funk because there's at least a little funk in that journal.
There's something in this journal. That's for sure. So, I don't really want to touch it anymore, but there is something.
He funked all over the place.
There is no.
Look how goofy this looks. Actually, this doesn't look as goofy.
Screw it. I'm making one named after me on here.
Oh, Jesus. One of the four? You're claiming one of the other two?
Yep. Don't care which, just want one.
Crazy. What color should we put iron sides in?
Great. It won't. Where? How? You can quit laughing anytime and help.
Did you get my slab?
What?
Did you get my slab?
Yeah, I put it back in the chest. I didn't know where it came from.
You were putting blocks down while I was trying to let you down in here to
Oh.
get out. I'm trying to make it to where we can start. Go! Point! Shotgun, yep. Yeah, I get your shot. Shotgun! There's 3 people overall left. Oh my actual god! I told you you had it! The third one is an NPC. I don't think they know what they were doing. Why are we not loading? Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh, Kai? Kai! You'll break? Well, I didn't mean to bounce that far, so, well. What?
There's a title in the battle pass called Chef. Let him cook.
I hate that shot.
What?
Chef cook.
Yeah, I know. I see it. Thank you. I got it the first. Stream is crazy work? Yeah.
Oh no! Guys, sorry, our that one brain cell we have shared right now just like fired for both of us at the same time.
You get it with 4 people so much in the game. Please, I'm on 10. Can I please have a break? It's been less than 5 hours. I'm begging.
Maybe some kind of end.
I'm begging. Just a little bit.
Back
Yes,
the
please take your
fuck
break.
away from your mic.
Why?
Because you're drunk as fuck and I can hear every bit of it. Wait. We're stupid. We're fucking stupid.
Are we? Are you sure? Okay, but get away from the fucking mic. Why, you? Why?
Because we only had one extract.
Oh, you're so right. You're so right. My bad. No.
Yellow for whatever reason.
Oh, that's a pear.
This is not an. Look at the shape of this. Never mind. Don't look at the shape of it.
Like, I give a fuck, that sexy motherfucker. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying if you tell him that.
Turn around.
Okay, if you tell him that, he'll disagree with you. He ran away. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, Raiders.
Welcome in.
Yeah, my name is Shifter City. You could just call me Sid. I'm a variety of YouTuber. I play FPS games with people, horror games. Where's Ratman? Ratman! We are playing Valorant, as you can see. Get him, Katie. I'm trying to do it. Trying to do a raid. Go get him.
Oh, there. Oh, mouse. There's a rat
There's,
and a mouse.
there's two Ratmen over
There's a
here.
rat and a mouse in the same corner.
I have 4. Also, I may have heard it. Take a shot. God damn it. The base is
oh, I
broken.
did get the sword on.
Yeah, I put the sword on.
That's rough.
No shit. Fuck.
Okay, you got it. You can be a good girl and take the shot.
Hello, why are you hiding? Hi. Let me see you. I'm coming. Hello. Here it is, the new one. I do look different, yes, Hebs. On, you get the sliver of my thigh.
The pixel.
Woo!
I want
That
to
was a whole
see
thigh.
the pixel.
That was a whole.
God.
I'm Texan. What do? Do not bite me. I will beat your ass. Get away.
I picked this.
And right after he
I
got
got
used
a
to you and me, a bird, a bird, a bird.
And a dog. Hey, this map gives me PTSD.
I got a dog.
Muting the stream. What do you mean?
I'm clipping this interaction.
What?
Because you turned to me and you're like, I have a bird and a dog.
Why did I?
I will
yes.
pop your balls in my mouth like a pair of gushers. Be
Your
quiet.
Honor, if you'd like to hear
What?
about the
I guess we'll see.
But yeah, I needed to not tie my own. Well,
Oh,
we
the
started
music
out.
already is terrifying.
Arkfeld, please. Arkfeld.
That's...
I couldn't move. You're such a bad boy, Rick. Jesus. Yeah, my curse words are happy and shut right now. Well, I did that to myself. Disappointment. You're a disappointment and I hate you and you should be disappointed in your fucking self, bro. Your progeny suck. Just give me a... Oof. Hello. Did Kohai get his thing? I don't know. I don't see it. Not my phone buzzing and it catching. Anyways, I don't like the hair on this, but we're going forward with it anyway because I already spent a whole bunch of time on it and I don't feel like... Oh my god, dude. Wick, you fucking asshole. Dude, stop it. I have already told you to leave Streamcourt alone. He's supposed to like ignore... It's supposed to ignore everybody that's like every like account that has the bot role and it's not. Please work when I tell you to work. I knew I heard it somewhere. Oh. Oh, thank you, V. Hi. Please hold while I try to figure out. I think that's it. I think that's all of them. Twitch alerts. What is it? Streamboard? Yeah, stop it. At everyone. Oh, I can also make sorry, I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't time my bot out because I think that's what's causing the problem. It just take me 1 second. There. That should work. Now he should stop timing my bots out. Asshole. How are you tonight? I am so in much pain, but I've been like gone for a while, so I figured I'd give it a shot to see. No Windows. I don't want to install the latest Windows. Thank you. But yeah, my head hurts a lot. I'm okay though. It's an allergy headache. Because we have a tree I'm allergic to in our front yard and it's blooming. Quiet stream, yeah. We heard you take I've taken the last 2 nights off. V. We ended up playing a little bit with Rick, but Taylor and I spent most of the time just like chilling and doing nothing on Monday instead of doing anything because I was hurting and she was hurting. And then yesterday I took the day off because I had a really bad like allergic reaction to something and my head was worse than it is today. But I really have to get this done. And I did say I would stream art at least once a week and I don't have time to like reschedule it. So plus you guys lost a lot of the week before because I was in Oklahoma. So I've been neglecting my stream quite a bit. Oh, you know what I forgot to put on? Hold on. I entirely forgot to turn the tablet on. It'll be okay. I won't be able to do a ton today because we'll do that. Haha. I won't be able to do a ton today. Are you not pushing yourself? It's no worry for you to take nights off. Yeah, I know. I feel bad, you know. What's your favorite food? Hello. Pasta. Has to be my favorite. If anybody on YouTube is talking, I'm so sorry. My Twitch chat was like spamming the YouTube slot. And so I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. But thank you, V. Yeah. But it's a headache from looking at screens, so I can't really avoid it. It'll go away. I've taken medication too. But I work on screens, so just be a little more of a low energy thing today. I don't know what I want to listen to music wise though. Sorry, TikTok. I haven't had y'all for a couple days, so I have been forgetting to look at the chat. TikTok took my permissions, so I had to wait for them to get back to me. Is it Bondsweet? What are you? Is it Bonsley? No? It's not Bonsley. The hell is that? Is it B-O-U-N? It is Bondsweet. I just spelled it wrong. Lol. I didn't ping the roll. Good lord. Where's my tablet? Why are you not working? What the fuck? Oh, it's because okay, do we have a preference on if we want the big drawing arm or if we want the tablet? Because the tablet it can be here and it can be in front of me, but I can't have both. Because they have to be on my streaming PC. And if I have the hand over top of the model, it'll just stay over top of the model. But there's also like the big drawing arm that follows my pen. It's just kind of large, so I don't want it to overshadow what I'm doing. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's because I'm doing this incorrect. I'm on the wrong layer. I'm gonna turn my anime on, but I can't turn it on. Or would you rather me do what I did last time and watch true crime, like listen to true crime and explain it? Oh my god, there's a Sinister episode on Ghislaine Maxwell. Oh, we gotta watch that. Sinister is Bose, by the way, if you guys don't know who that is. Bose versus the World. She's one of the larger true crime like YouTubers. I very much enjoy her stuff. And Sinister is her female criminal sets. Really good reporter. One of the reasons why I'm trying to get into true crime, which is why I'm setting up a lot of stuff for the YouTube. I do need to do editing. So next time I go to Oklahoma, I'm probably gonna bring a whole bunch of my stuff, and put it on my laptop, and then edit it and post it on YouTube. That might be what I need to do. Dump a whole bunch of videos out so y'all have stuff to watch. There we go. Oh. Cool. Let's see. Oh, hi, Q. The song is fire. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the follow. Okay. What the hell? What the hell? Hmm. What happened? What do you mean? Here we go. This is where I'm starting. I like a lot. Yeah, well, Yeah, because the 6-7 is dumb as hell. So I have no idea why she's got an email for it, but it's her channel, so. Never been so embarrassed of a generation for thinking two numbers that come one after the other is funny. Yeah, see, I don't. I'm glad she fulfills your wants for that because it's dumb as hell. Oh, my head. It was one of the goals from the donathon. I would never put myself up for that. Hilariously, you forget I have free will and can just choose to not put that as a goal. Or alternatively, put like you get to create an emote, and then when that becomes a thing, say no. Lame? No. She'll be clown then. I'm already making a clown emote. But you have to remember, I'm out of Twitch emote slots. Remember, I don't do that. We gotta get you more. Yeah, well, unfortunately. Do you want to know what the next it's been the sub goal for a really long time for the next like set of slots. Let me see. Shit, where are they? There they are. 200. I have to hit 200 subs to get another set of emotes and stuff. Cause I got hit with a whole bunch of them all at once, and I got a lot of slots. Mhm. Do difficult? Yeah, they do. It's just based on sub points. So I have to have 200 sub points to get another slot, and then like, but there's only a certain amount that I can get as an affiliate. Beyond the limit, I have to become partner. So thank you, Magalot. Give me a sub. It was worth trying. Well, it worked. Thank you, Legalot. But yeah, I mean, it could be a goal for the next subathon. This hair is taking me forever. You're not a magician. Legalot's very generous. Yeah. My head hurts so bad. But I can't like not stream because it'll be here tomorrow as well. Oh, there you are, Kohai. You can not stream? No, because then I won't stream for like days. You don't understand the like. I mean, you do because you've been with me for a couple years, but or at least a year. But it puts me down for like a couple of weeks, and I don't want to like disrupt my schedule that much. So I'll probably just complain, but And like I said to V earlier, I have to finish this.
Listen!
Why? What? Is it? Is it that late? I guess it is midnight. Welcome in. My schedule's all fucked up because I'm just in pain. Because I can't get the camera all the way on top of my art thing. Black hair looks like a pain to draw. It kind of is, but it looks nice. I've thought of doing another redesign where like you know how some VTubers have their main hair color and then they've got the underside a different color. But that sounds like so much. Yeah, I've considered it doing something like that. I think it'd be really cool, but I don't know what color I would make it, and I don't know. I like my design, but some people think it's not like enough, like it's too simple. Purple. Yeah, but like it's a shade. I guess I could do lavender. I can do a test subject, like a test sketch and see. It would just be kind of figuring out how to separate. Set it up for the 3D model to have it. Or I could just sit down and actually fucking draw my 2D model. We need blonde Sid. Blonde? Violent someone. Your silence speaks. Interesting. And no, you're fine. You can. I'm not like holding anybody hostage. I'm barely talking anyway. Oh, the split die? Right? Am I wrong? Was that split? That was split die, right? I can't remember my own Lamau. Okay, well. Uh, uh, please hold. I have to open my own debut video. Yeah, the split die. With like dark purple and then white. Unless I'm also dumb. No. I mean, when you hold hostages yourself, you're right. No, you're not wrong. It was dark purple, and then it was dark purple and white. I know why you were thinking light purple. It's because all the rest of the models had light purple, but and also the second generation bunny model had light purple hair. So you're just probably mixing them. No. What the fuck? Give me that back. What in the hell? Probably why I was dumb bunny pickup line now. That's probably predictable. Oh god. Why in the actual fuck are you like that? Okay. Whatever. Fine. Could describe a great representation of Sid's eyes right now. No, my eyes are okay. It's my head that's dying. Thank you. Squish it. Uh, Good lord. My back. It hurts. It's because her camera can't be in front of her tablet. Yeah, no, it's because it's connected to my laptop, so I can't pull it all the way over. I would have to get an extender, and that's so much. Mhm. I am torn. Easy on leaving the door open to love. My water is back. It only took him 14. What? Oh, like in your house? I did the wings wrong. Did I copy them? Oh, I did. Thank God. Okay. I didn't copy this one. That's fine. This one will be enough. I know as well.
Hey,
Oh,
listen,
what, dear? I can't have you up here. What, baby? What? Come here. What, honey? I did not. I will. What the fuck is happening? No! What in the hell? I don't know. Oh, fine. 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 Hold on. Is it just for the hey listen? Because a lot of people add Zelda stuff to their music because it's free. It's this is what? This is a Zelda thing or a Nintendo thing. Also, I don't use Spotify, so please hold. Oh, totally not manic. I found it. I just had to look for it. It's okay. Yeah, it's fine. I've got to hit the undo button on some of this. Was they a bitch? They are a bitch. Yes. And they don't pay. Yeah, they don't. They don't pay their musicians, and they try to quietly replace all of them with AI. I heard it. So no, I don't support Spotify. But like, I also don't like a lot of the. I don't like YouTube very much either. I just pay for YouTube Premium, and I get it. I get YouTube Music with it, so. You know, there's a trend for like streamers. YouTube would be the play. Yeah. Pirate. Yes, absolutely. There's like a thing on Reddit now where there's a lot of people that are complaining about streamers only exclusively streaming on Twitch because they're like, oh, well, the unskippable ads. And I'm like, yeah, and YouTube's thinking of adding them too, you dingbat. Fucking dumbass. Like, getting mad because somebody is streaming on a platform you don't pay for is incredibly stupid. And being like, I would never think to support somebody who only streams on this one platform. Some people can't stream on multiple platforms. They either don't have the technological know-how to set it up, or like they just can't afford to pay somebody to set it up, or like they can't run the hardware to do it. It takes more bandwidth to stream to multiple platforms. Some people's internet can't support that. And Twitch is a better streaming platform, objectively. Sample rates? High fidelity? I don't know. I use the same settings I use for Twitch. So it technically, theoretically, should be the same. But the problem is they encode differently. I do know that YouTube has a slower rate, so you get more of a delay on YouTube than you do on Twitch. But I don't know if the settings are all the same. They seem to be about the same comparatively. But like YouTube is so much more strict. Like I can't play any of my music on yeah. Some games will ruin the quality of the stream, even streaming, and only let alone to yeah. Yes, and that's just them using the same settings as what I use on Twitch, which gives me the full range of quality that Twitch provides. So it's I don't know, YouTube is just worse. The streaming, like their base streaming package that they provide for you that you can't change, like that's on their servers. Basically, YouTube streaming like services that they provide is inferior to Twitch because baseline they've got like a standard that they provide, but you send your stuff to them encoded, and then yeah, well, you send your stuff to them and then they encode it and put it on their service, like in their service platform. And doesn't matter how good of a quality you give them, it depends on the quality that they can support. And they don't support as good of quality range as Twitch does, hands down, because Twitch is a streaming service and YouTube is like does streaming service as a secondary system. So they don't put as much money behind that as they do like video uploading quality, which I get it. But then there's people that like, oh, I pay for YouTube, so if you don't stream on YouTube, you're like, I'm not watching you. Yeah, but you can't play music on YouTube because they copyright strike you while you're live and shut you down. Unlike Twitch, which allows you to basically strike the music out of the VODs, so you can stream the music, but anything that gets uploaded to Twitch doesn't have the music in it, so that you avoid copyrights. So you're not re-uploading the music, which is what would catch you a copyright strike, not the live streaming. Fun fact. It's the posting the videos. That's why when you're live, like unless you're doing something super egregious or a company has specifically do not live stream, so like TV shows and stuff, you can't stream TV shows because they have a clause in their copyright, like legal segment that says that live streaming also counts as a copyright violation, but a lot of music does not. They just don't want you re-uploading it. But YouTube is just like, we don't want to put the time out to be able to like basically separate the tracks from streaming and uploading the stream. So you get to suffer because your viewers don't get to listen to the music. And it's not even like monetary copyright. They'll strike you for literally anything. And they make it so much easier for people to fraud you for it and everything else. It's just objectively a subpar, horrible streaming platform. And yet people are like, oh, if you only stream on Twitch, like that's the thing of the past. And I'm like, it's the one that's the most user friendly. Twitch sucks. I hate their like system. I hate them. I hate like the fucking staff and everything, and their ass, and they have no idea how to run a convention, even though they've been doing it for over fucking 10 years. But they're still better than YouTube, which says a lot about YouTube and how little effort they have put into trying to become at least a competitor to Twitch, which is what they said they wanted to do. Fisher, we want to be the streaming platform and did nothing so streams will be more visible or have a better format. And they're still not visible. That's the problem. They're still not visible. I used to stream both like horizontally and vertically. I have to set that up again. It's just harder to do with a dual PC setup, unfortunately, because I have to make sure everything works and is lining up and everything else. And it's incredibly difficult. But especially because I use some of my... Also, why are you painting over the detail? What do you mean? What are you talking about? I'm undoing some stuff. I'm putting the wing on top of the hair. Here. Because over here, it pulls around because that way you don't lose a lot of this hair here. But over here, it makes no sense for this entire piece of hair to be over top of the wing when the wing sets, basically right here. So this top hair will absolutely be over the wing. This is just gonna stay how it is. I'm tired. But I'm putting this bottom half of the wing over top of the hair. Anyways, yeah. They don't do anything for visual, like, visibility. They don't do anything for promotions. They don't do anything to make you, like, have more people show up. They don't have categories that are, like, cohesive. They don't... Like, it's not like Twitch where you can look up a game category and find streamers that you want to watch, or basically see like a preview of what's happening. You have to like either show up on the home screen or people have to look your username up to see what you're doing. Which is the dumbest system I've ever heard in my life. What am I looking for? Oh, the wing. But yeah, YouTube will never match for Twitch because they just don't care. And they don't, Amazon isn't willing to put money behind it and actually make a genuine platform. They just added emotes not too long ago, and it's for members only. Look at the user many times. The actual stream will be under 5 videos, shorts, ads. Yeah. And you have to like click into their profile to even see, and then it'll show up over where their featured video is. But that's so many more steps and just going to a game or an art category and seeing what the category is doing and like what these people are doing, and then making a decision of like, oh, this looks interesting and I want to watch this. But yeah, no, they're not willing to put the money where their mouth is, and they keep bitching and moaning about it, so it will always be objectively a worse streaming platform. And the emotes are not good, from what I've heard. they're hard to use, they're hard to like get a hold of, they're hard to like insert. They have a more strict copyright policy, not copyright policy, filter essentially. And it's taken way more seriously over there. You're right. And I've seen some of the emotes. They look stupid. Fuck it, took them so long to separate streams from normal videos on your channel. Yeah, I know. And like, I enjoy streaming to both Twitch and YouTube because Twitch deletes your VODs after a certain amount of time. So by streaming to YouTube as well, I keep my streams, right? Because I'm streaming like a byte range variable. Yeah. Which is hilarious because I think that's better than YouTube. Their native like allowance, but Twitch deletes your VODs after a certain amount of time, so I'm allowed to now have basically a log of my videos, but I have to be careful about what is like put there, and that's all I use it for essentially. I don't stream on YouTube for visibility. I stream on YouTube because I've got a couple of people that prefer it. As a like a platform that have already like found me already by some random miracle, and for logging purposes. That's it. I stream there so that I have the VODs. If I decide, like, because most of the time I'll decide on, hey, I want to edit this down into a video. So I'm going to download the VOD, but sometimes my VODs are massive. Like you guys know, I stream for like 10, 12 hours sometimes. So I don't want to save the VOD right that second. And having it on YouTube helps a lot because then I can just go back later and download the YouTube video and edit that when I want to. And I don't have to keep them all on my computer so that Twitch doesn't delete them. In the future, I'm going to get a flash drive for my VODs because Twitch's encoding fucking rate is better and they have better quality on VODs. So it'd be better for me to download them off Twitch. Alternatively, the only reason I don't record them straight off OBS is because I would have to split my audio again for a recording track, which I don't want to do that. I will eventually when I start upgrading everything, but for right now I'm lazy and I don't want to. But also, I'm trying to limit the work my OBS is doing, and if my OBS is streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok and recording, it might crash my poor little laptop. So, title has an even better less fidelity. I may have messed up. What happened, Ray? I don't know what title is. It's essentially Spotify. I may or may not cleared my main Monster Hunter Wilds profile. Oh my god. You might want to talk to them and see if they can recover it for you. Some of them have backup data. I might look into it for my audio file sessions. Yeah. Honestly, I prefer using YouTube generally, but from the stream to chat ratio on screen, the redeems, the points, the emotes, Twitch is a far superior stream experience. Well, yes. It was one of the first to add lossless streaming. Yeah, well, that's because like Twitch is always going to be superior because in general, just like in general, because it was built to be a streaming platform, and YouTube was built to be a video uploading platform. So it's they're vastly different. Their foundations are different, and honestly, YouTube isn't putting enough like of their budget or resources into actually genuinely trying to make a streaming experience, so they're going to lose out. Because they're going against what they were built for, and they have to build a whole new system, and they're trying so hard to cannibalize parts of like their videos, like uploading and watching platform to like into their streaming platform, and you can't do that because like when Twitch made their VOD session, their VOD, so their system for streaming and their system for VOD uploading and such is two totally different things. Digital signal processors, those are done in code rather than circuitry. I have not, no. Mr. Capcom Puppy Eyes, can I get my profile back? I'm serious because I'm sure that happens a lot. So, I'm sure they've got at least a little bit of a backup log that they could give you. It's probably not all of your stuff, but they might have something stored on your profile. It's worth just like sending them a message. But yeah, I'm listening to my YouTube to make sure it's not streaming anything that I don't want it to. I don't think it is. I'm not hearing the music in double, so but yeah, like I'm trying to hear it. It's a solid 30 seconds behind my voice. That's why I'm tripping a little bit every once in a while because I can hear my own voice and I'm saying stuff from 30 seconds ago. And this is a brand new OBS session that I opened right before streaming. So it wouldn't be OBS. It just got to the OBS thing. Profile faster than so you got our Fortnite account back. I had to fight tooth and nail to get them to give it back to me. And you know what? I haven't even opened Fortnite. I have my Epic Games account back. Like, I logged into it and everything, but I haven't downloaded and opened Fortnite because I'm scared I'm going to get another fucking ban notice. And I don't know if I have the mental health to fight them again. To re-unban my account. I fear I might just tell them to shove it up their ass and that I don't really care anymore. I'm not that attached. And then said cringes because she hates her beautiful voice. I loathe my voice, but I've gotten used to listening to it for the years that I've been streaming because I have to hear issues like what your guys are talking about when problems are happening. God, the desync is so bad. Yeah, this should make a little more sense as to what's happening. Nearly 3 years of streaming, yeah, on this one, and then I streamed for a little while before. Somebody said in one of my chats, because so I'm in a VTuber, in a big VTuber Discord group chat. I'm in several of them, but in the the big VTuber Discord, what is that? Anyways, there's like a group chat called the Retirement Home, and I'm in there because I'm one of the older VTubers in this group. And somebody was like, VTubers are either like 18 or 30, and I was like, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Okay. That's better. That makes more sense. Oldest VTuber I met was a 55-year-old grandma. Yeah. It's so funny because people will roll in there and they're in like their mid 20s and they're like, what constitutes as me as an elder? And I'm like, do you remember the original Neopets? Did you play Club Penguin before it shut down? Like not the fan game? Did you play original Toontown, not the fan game? Do you remember when Wizard 101 only had 3 locations? Do you remember the Build-A-Bear Workshop MMO? Did you play the Webkins MMO? And they're like, what? When SpongeBob didn't suck on God? But it's so funny to like them being like, oh, what makes you like what do you count as old? And I'm like, girly, some of us want to go to bed when we wake up. If you groan like an old man when you stand up, you can be here. Yeah, but that's normal. Was your Ash Ketchum actually rude? I, fun fact, did not watch the anime for Pokemon. I played all the original games and like I was interested in those, but I never watched the anime because I think it was because Ash was really like it was because Ash was rude and Brock was creepy, I think. I woke up and then go back to bed. Me too, valid. It's not crazy. Fucking Brock was a creep. They like redeemed him later on and like changed him. Brock hit on every woman who was in the group. Brock hit on the people in his group as well. He also hit on people that were very obviously younger than him, like way younger than him. And I was like, why are they writing him like some sleazy asshole? That was the main reason I didn't watch it. It was no bueno to have Brock being like a sleaze for no reason too. But yeah, plus the manga was better. Anime wasn't based on the manga. Being a Pokemon fan, I was that was a Pokemon game fan. I played the originals on like the original Game Boy and Game Boy Color, like the super old ones. But I didn't watch the anime because Brock made me uncomfortable. The manga was better. I didn't read the manga either. I don't know. I guess I found like story from those being to be like super pandery and sometimes, but that was just normal for that time period. There's a shit ton that just panders. I like these wings. I like how I drew them. The manga actually had Pokemon deaths early on. I still own my original Game Boy. I have the original, like when the first generation Game Boy Colors, it was in the transparent purple, and I don't know where it's at, but last time I found it, it worked. We also have a whole bunch of cartridges. I just have to find it again. Yeah, but I could see why they got rid of Pokemon deaths. It's hard to sell a child's franchise where their really cute pet animals can flat die. That has never been okay with parents for like any generation. Back in my day, we watched Digimon, and those motherfuckers died. I never watched Digimon either. I never understood the big fight between Digimon and Pokemon anyway. Everybody was like, Digimon's better, and all this other stuff, and I was like, okay, you're allowed to have that opinion. Like, I don't think it hurts anybody to like stuff. Yeah, no, I mean, I was watching serial killer stuff when I was a child. It's the reason I'm a big fan of it today. And my mom named one of my childhood dogs after Dexter the serial killer. Um, but like, I'm saying in general, you're not going to get very far with a child's franchise that kills off their pets and stuff. And again, like I said, you're allowed to have your opinion. You're allowed to like one or the other and think they're better. That's fine. I just never understood the big, like, knockout, drag out fight people got in over it. I was always like, why are we fighting over this? This is stupid. They're both franchises that have similar concepts. It's fine. Oh, those wings look so nice. My opinion is the only right one. Nuh-uh. Never watched or played it mainly because it never got advertised. I'm better. No, you're not. I never like got, yeah, I never saw anything about Digimon. So I just never got into it. But like I'm not gonna deny that it's a decent franchise that has a really diehard core like fan base. So obviously something was worth it. People like fighting, it's fun. I mean, yeah. I mean, argument is like the core foundation of how we learn stuff, so I get it. I go get another soda. The caffeine is what's keeping my headache at bay. Also, what? My back hurts. I'm genuinely jealous of people who are my age and don't have like chronic pain. Because how do you not have chronic pain? And I've had chronic pain since I was a child. Yu-Gi-Oh! Never got into Yu-Gi-Oh! Never got into Bakugan either. I was never into I watched like the first couple of seasons of Naruto, never really got into it after that. Never ever really liked what's it called? With the really big spiky fucking hair. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, didn't like them either. With the yellow hair, with the weird character designs that they swore was good, and I was like, sure, buddy. Who does have chronic pain? A lot of people. Dragon Ball, yeah. Never really liked that one either. Was never a JoJo fan. Those motherfuckers who brainwashed me into Gyrus. I no matter what anybody tells me, I was a big Sword Art Online fan. That was where I got into like a lot of my stuff. And a lot of people don't like Sword Art Online because it approaches very uncomfortable topics. They also forgot they were supposed to be a child show. I mean, okay, I'm going to say I don't think Sword Art Online was ever a children's show. The premise of the entire thing was an insane scientist built a video game that you got stuck in and pitted a whole bunch of actual children in a world where they could have they died. Like they've forced a bunch of teenagers to face their mortality. I don't find that to be a children's show simply because the style was more childish. Like, I know. And a lot of people like Sword Art Online, but it also catches a shit ton of hate. I just watched too much of it. I liked the first and the second seasons were great. The third season was not good. I did not like Gun Gale. Gun Gale was stupid. It was a dumb premise. And I was like, you don't need to put Kirito into a fucking gun game to prove he's better. Like, come on. A potential romance character, that was normal for that, like, era. I didn't like that either, but I will say she wasn't his sister. She was his second cousin that he grew up with because his parents died. But she wasn't his sister. I will say they didn't go that far. It was still kind of incesty, but it wasn't that close, right? She was definitely his second cousin. Definitely still shouldn't be a romance character. I do think it was still weird as shit. Yeah, but I think it was approaching more the detail more of you never know who you're truly talking to online, right? Because the only way she knew this guy was online and she fell in love with him only to be struck by the fact that he was, her cousin that she's living with. So, well, they went about it really weird, but it was it's a decent lesson to point out to children, right? Like, be careful who you're talking to and be careful how close you let them get to you. They just the cousin decided that she was a little closer. She just kept going for it, which was the weird part. That was the part I was like, huh? I find the people who think, yeah, the last season was okay for the first half, but I didn't really like the second one. I find it weird the people who don't like Kirito and Asuna together. I think they're weird. They're like, oh, well, they're children. Yeah, they're teenagers. They're a couple years apart. She's a little bit older than him, but they would be like a grade apart in school. Like, why are you thinking this is weird? And those same people who are like, oh, that's weird that they were together and stuff and that they had a relationship are the people who like Asuna like as a woman and like make lewds of her and shit. And I'm like, she was a child. Like, genuinely, she's not even one of those things where you can get away with saying, oh, well, she's not a kid. She was a child. That was like the whole premise of the show that children, teenagers, young kids had to make adult decisions and come to terms with their own morality, like mortality. One of my friends is a big fan of Asuna to the point she has every cosplayer of her that's been released. That's fine. I love Asuna as a character. I would never like think of her as like some people do with Like they think they hold romantic feelings for her. That's fucking weird. New Udra. New Udra's nice. I don't mind fighting New Udra. And then they say with their whole chest, they're like, Kirito and Asuna are weird because she's preying on him. And I'm like, no, she's not. They're teenagers. What? And then a lot of the people that don't like it come to me with, well, why did they make that guy in the second one that creepy? Like he where like was like assaulting her and it was uncomfortable, and I was like, yeah, because it happens. She's cute, right? And they're like, oh well, the guy who was holding her in a cage and they overly sexualized her, and I'm like, no, they were broaching on a topic of like child abuse and stuff like that. I'm like, these are uncomfortable topics that they're talking about, but they've been doing that since the beginning. The entire premise of the anime to begin with was an uncomfortable topic. The Elf King, yeah. But it baffles me when people are like, oh, well, I was uncomfortable for that season. I was like, you weren't uncomfortable with the first season? The first season where they gave actual children and they took them and they put them in these like death machines that would kill them if they died in game and then release them to form governments and police and criminal organizations where there was literally red players that murdered others for a living. That didn't make you uncomfortable? Greater than getting married when she was in a coma too. They were talking about it. They had talks for it. But yes, he was working on him. For a political marriage. For money, basically. Spotify is now equivalent to Tidal. I don't know enough about it to know what you're talking about. Wouldn't it be Tidal is equivalent to Spotify? Because Spotify existed first, therefore it would make it the standard. Oh, well. Yeah, so it would be Tidal equivalent to Spotify, which is good. Go away. It sounds like the lizard voice. I don't know what color to make this floaty. Yeah, but it's who made the better standard first, because they become the standard. It's if they're copying somebody, right? If you got something that's equivalent to it, it's kind of whoever makes it first. At this point, it doesn't really fucking matter anyway, either way, because they're all just cannibalizing each other. It's whoever wants more like money, and I'm getting really tired of it splitting into all these different services. A green, maybe. Green? I haven't done the nails. Whoops. Oh no, the skin. The skin. Speaking of standards, I hope AMD overtakes Nvidia quickly. I would like to watch Nvidia fall in my generation. That would make me incredibly pleased. To witness the death of that shameful ass company. Oh yeah, tattoos. I just want to tell you right now, my live just got restricted on TikTok for sexually suggestive content. She's in a pool. What are you talking about? What? This is one of the safer pieces I've done live. What are you talking about? Lucid, is it? It's not, though. This is one of the safe, most covered up fucking artworks I've done on TikTok. I drew this one on TikTok when she was naked. Sort of. It was a, like, Barbie situation, but I had this one on live, like, making this one live on TikTok. And they were fine with it. I never got taken down for this one. A boob-shaped dear God. Honestly, I guess. Because what? What do you mean? Nothing is exposed. Her entire body, except for like some of her upper body and her tail, is underwater. Like, hello? TikTok is batshit crazy. What was I doing? Oh. So, you know, women in general, lewd in general, you're so right. Because I suggested that she was in the pool. She's got to be naked, you know? That's definitely lewd. me drawing somebody in a pool. You gotta cover her whole body now, eyes too. Yeah, because me drawing this on TikTok is more suggestive than women shaking their whole asses on TikTok for sure. Okay, TikTok, you shitter. God, I hate this app so much. And then I wanna just say something. Like, we're talking about like platforms that are crying because nobody streams on them. TikTok. TikTok cries that no, like, more people don't stream live on their like platform for VTubers and stuff. I have been. You're a VTuber. It's confirmed they hate VTubers streaming, but they are begging for more VTubers to stream because they're losing money because VTubers don't prefer TikTok. I have had my live access revoked from TikTok no less than 10 times in the last couple of months. But big VTubers, though, you don't get the big VTubers without the little VTubers. You gotta have the little ones first, and then the big ones who also watch some of the little ones see that it's a better, like, it's becoming a better environment, and then they come on. I'm not saying me specifically, but there's some like medium to small size VTubers that some of the bigger VTubers watch. What? Do you want anything from Bucky's? I guess a drink. Everything else is so expensive. Stinky plebeian. Ah, yes, his close up of an arm is so suggestive, you know? But that's the same thing that Kick does, right? Women are having toys in them and streaming, so Cindy Gift triggers it because that's totally safe for TikTok, but a drawing like this, nope. Yeah. Ah. The entire internet has tried to make it cool to hate VTubers, but also want to profit off of them forever. Like, Twitch decides that it wants to limit VTubers to the same standards they hold real women to, which, I mean, fine. 2D is looter than 3D, only to certain very incelly spaces. But they want to hold VTubers to the same standards as normal women, but then they crack down on VTubers harder for whatever fucking reason. But yeah, it's always been like that grift because it's always they think it's cool because they're like, oh, they're not real people, and then they limit everything and they make it harder on VTubers, and then VTubers prosper anyway. I'm not saying me, I'm just saying in general. And then they cry because VTubers will go to their own like platforms and stuff, and they don't want they don't want money going away from them. I've thought for a long time. Wait, you're real? Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not just a figment of your imagination. I've thought for a long time if this ever goes anywhere and becomes successful, I will definitely be trying to build my own website where I stream on to take the money away from everybody. Because then I don't have to have ads. I just have to make enough donations to keep the website domain up. And like keep the website alive, like live, and then I can stream to that and encode to that, and I don't have to give money to Twitch. I don't gotta give money to YouTube. Don't gotta give money to TikTok. Like I can still post videos and stuff on the other ones, but they won't make any of the money, and then they can fucking cry about it. I never understood why a lot of other people, like larger streamers, don't do that in general. Like I know Twitch tries to convince people that I'm just gonna do it mildly up this. This will make it easier. There we go. It's kind of vague on how far up the purple goes, so we'll just do that because it looks better. It makes it easier. I never understood why a lot of other larger creators don't do that because, like, you could take so much of your own power back. These platforms seem to not realize that they are entertainment platforms, and they have kind of lost sight of the fact that without their creators, they would be 3 sheets to the wind and just fucked. Was what they got with their platform, but they wouldn't. That's the problem. Like, if you tell people, if you build it and then you tell people, hey, I've got this platform, like this website that I built myself. You don't have to watch ads. You don't have to pay for a sub to use emotes. You don't have to do all this other stuff. But this is just where I'm going to be streaming primarily on. They will move if they truly like you. You could even still Olivia and Max Colony, nice. You could even do the whole still stream on Twitch and YouTube and just be like, hey, if you don't want to pay for a sub or anything, you can come over here and you can use all of my emotes and everything for free. You don't have to pay anything. And then you're just taking the viewers off of those platforms. Like, if creators ever decided that we did not really want to deal with this bullshit anymore, Twitch would be fucking hoed. If a lot of the people, the streamers that could program got fucking tired of it and had big enough audiences, then yeah. Not pirate software. A, he can't stream, and B, he's an idiot and nobody wants him. So, on the tiny off chance he's ever here, go fuck yourself. He won't ever be here, but I like just saying it. We don't ban him. We just roast him from time to time in hopes that he'd hear it. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna ban him. There's no point in banning him because I want him to hear this. I would leave him unbanned so he can talk his shit in my chat just to fucking laugh at him. on the off chance he decides to like get his little ego hurt and decide to like show up, I would just be like, yeah, dog, like I'm not afraid of you, nor am I afraid of your little shit ass phone like fanboys, because whoever is stuck with you is not worth the air they breathe. Whoa, why is there skin up here? What is this? Well, I'm glad I found it, because that's hair, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for a better job, my mom is going back to Walmart, which means more consistent schedules, a better chance to get an ID. They genuinely need to like either take you or give you the fucking bus money to get there. Like, holy shit. Your mother reminds me of those people who like genuinely think it's funny to be a girl failure, and it's like, no. Or like Uber money, because like, what the fuck? Your mother is failing as a parent. Going way too soft, going right to side. Oh no, go again. I don't know. Taxis don't go here. Ubers probably would. Losing my tempo for you. And I don't have 2/3 of a. I would be lying if I said I didn't have 2/3 of a mind that says that if they tell you Ubers don't go there, they're fucking lying to you so they don't have to spend the money. No blueberries and no ice cream cake. Because I can get an Uber from my remote ass place in Oklahoma in the middle of fucking bumfuck Egypt. So you could definitely get an Uber where you're at. She knows it. She was what? Is it later for you? Yeah, it is. It's almost 2. Still don't know what color to make the floaty. I mean, I could try the green now that we've got tattoos. Pink, maybe? Kawaii suggested green, which might work, but it might also clash. So we could definitely look at both and see. I just realized that I have a lot smaller area to cover than I thought, so this might go very quickly. Pink, maybe, so it goes purple, pink, blue. So it looks like a lily pad? Bitch, what? I copied the new one. The fuck are you on about? Why? What the hell? Copy? We can look here in a second. I'm just gonna quickly get some of these down. This one I need to delete. Right here. No. Hello. Another way to the show. The sweet things is turning cold in the fire. Calling closer. I left all the water running at home. Oh shit. Down in the corner we don't. Sudden, you just wanted to know how I really feel. So I just did. Mm-hmm. Hello, you beautiful roses of black flamingos. Into giant pink rats, let me go. Knives are in my back of my glove. Who's just about to crack all the water running at home? Oh shit. From in the car that we stole. All of a sudden, I just wanted to know how I really feel. So I just did. Radium, nice. The wild heart, so I'm picking out the umbrella weapon. It looks funny. God, this shit sucks. I left all the water running at home. To the ground in the car that we stole. All of a sudden, I just wanted to know how I really feel. So I just dance. Thank you. You spent money, Jesus. Gone, gone. Said, Sighs into the sun. Just beginning. I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone. Set my wings on fire. Gone, I'm gone. I'm gone. Sighs begin to burn red. Sighs begin to Getting faster about the tattoos. By who? The UK? Because they fucking sued Steam. For like the dumbest shit imaginable. Tensions acting to my eyes. I'm just waiting on Dauntless fan servers. Tonight. UK is suing PlayStation. Of course they're suing PlayStation! The UK sued Steam for their pricing and their sales and such. Right. And I mean, that's kind of weird. But they sued Steam because Steam was holding a quote unquote monopoly over prices. And Steam basically was like, yeah, because we're the only game company on the market currently that has access to a majority of the game, like games on that are offered, and also we go on sale, we have sales regularly, and we also offer like low pricing, and we offer them all in one spot, and we have really good support. Like they're right. No, honestly, yes, they are. And the UK was pissed off because they're like, you have a monopoly. And Steam was like, no. They basically were like, they sued them for not being able to buy the game, like a base game on Steam, and then buy expansions on another platform. Yeah, they lowered it to using copyrighted music in their games because the original suit was because Valve was basically forcing you, quote unquote, to buy the base game and all the expansions on their game, which is a lie, because if you use EA, you can connect it to your Steam and you can have the Sims 4 base game on Steam and use all your expansions that are on EA with the game on Steam and launch them from either platform. So it's a lie, basically. But for like PlayStation exclusives and stuff, yes, you had to buy and play them on like Steam only. You couldn't buy and play them. You couldn't buy them on Steam and play them on a different platform, which is stupid because Steam was basically like, yeah, like every other fucking gaming company in the existence of gaming companies. You can't buy Ark Survival Evolved on Xbox and then buy the expansions on PlayStation and use them together. Right, I know. Although the new CEO not new CEO, the new CEO of Xbox is going to like tank Xbox and they're kind of worried about it. But yeah, that's what they're being sued. That's what they were being sued for. That was it going through, so they lowered it to the copyright because everybody knows that frivolous copyright laws are the bane of everybody's existence. I thought you would be okay. You thought that would be the same. Need the love like this. Tell me what you're feeling when you kiss. You would be okay. You thought that would be the same. And open to the imagination. I think I just have this to cover, and then I just have the snakes. Xbox is so dead. Of course it's not the problem. Having the best gaming store is the problem. Yeah. Yeah, but copyright laws are so weird and strict that they could get away with it. So that's why they go for it. That's why everybody who's losing goes for copyright, because it's the easiest thing that they can convince the fucking judge of, because of course, you know, oh god, we're losing money and all this other shit. Which, like, I'm all for copyright like laws because I am a artist, right? And I don't want people to just be able to use my stuff, and if we didn't have copyright laws, then everything they do with your stuff would just be legal, and that shouldn't be a thing. However, I also don't think that big corporations and like countries should be able to use and like frivolously use these copyright laws to punish other companies because they're mad that they're not giving them money. And that's the problem. The UK is mad because Steam won't let them make money. And I think that's a big fucking loser thing to do, what they're doing. And they're mad because everybody thinks it's a big loser thing to do. And they are desperately trying to convince people it is not. Well, this flower kind of suffers when I flip it, but it's fine. I think that they get a bigger cut from other stuff. And Xbox is dead recently because they promoted a new CEO that was the head of their AI systems in Microsoft. And that's why they're dead. More so now, right? Like, there's other factors to why they were dying before, but like the nail in the coffin was them being like, we think she'll take it in a good direction, and then everybody looked her up and she was the director of AI, and we were like, bitch, that is not what gamers want, you dumb assholes. And then them getting mad at the entire community for basically telling them that they didn't want it. Yeah. Oh, the AI, yeah, or the CEO. Music and videos, where a video could get demonetized by using 15 seconds of a song. Of course, but shit like what they do with the music. Yeah, but that's because the copyright laws in all countries need to be rewritten. And we need to basically how they write it is it doesn't even protect the creators. That's the problem. I've been lurking. Wait, what? Did I miss it? But it's compost is straight facts. Yeah. Like they don't even protect the creators, right? They protect shithead scammers who want to claim copyright before the creator does, and then take legal action on others for using whatever they're claiming copyright on. So the system needs to just be fucking overhauled, but that's too much time and effort and money, and they don't want to do that. So they're just like, cry harder, but then they use it in like in court, and then they lose, and we're all like, cry harder, and then they get mad when we return that, like, return to sender that shit. Epic the Musical almost got taken by Spotify because they're trying to create copyright before the actual creator Donate died. Did it die? It shouldn't. That's a whole different thing. Hold on. That's overlays. Alerts. Motherfucker. Hold on. It's a stream element thing, so it shouldn't be dead. Unless stream elements is dead. Okay, it's alive, so I'm confused. Oh. Maybe it's still. But if I tried taking it early on in its release, yeah. Like, but I saw no message in chat. Interesting. Interesting. I love it when stream elements hose me. These streaming apps are taking me being a masochist a little too fucking seriously. I don't like being abused this much, please. Can we just like have something work? Can I have everything work for one stream? And yeah, Spotify's been doing that. That's why I will absolutely refuse to support Spotify in any way, shape, or form. They've been doing that to a lot of their creators. They've been fucking copyright up. They've been not paying them. They've been making AI copies of their music and like posting it and like shadow banning people. So a lot of what's on like the front page of Spotify is all AI music because they've been making all these like shadow creators. If everything worked, you'd feel empty, nothing to fix. If the stream's exactly 0.00005 seconds, sure it'll all work. No! It worked fine when y'all did it earlier. But yeah, no, the way that Spotify is going about their bullshit is incredibly cringy and skeezy, and I am not a big fan. So I contemplated for a second getting Spotify because I was like, it's a little more, but like all the integrations work with it and everything else, but absolutely fucking not. Not after the bullshit that they've pulled. That's all less than time. Baby, crazy. But this, kids, is what happens when we let people take all of our internet protections away. It's the same reason why they're allowed to use AI on your medical information. It's homophobia must be. Why else would it work for everyone else? On God, Casey. On God. Once I get a PC, I'm abandoning Spotify. I won't need it anymore. Queer broke it? No. No. It's probably Stream Elements, honestly. Stream Elements loves to disconnect. I'm sorry. I don't have to draw my tattoos manually. That's a menace. But like, there's a couple of empty spaces I don't know what to put. Guess I could put more of these. I haven't put a lot of these there. Stereo. Oh yeah, we can just fit a couple of these in here and then we'll call it good. Nobody will look at it that close anyway, so nobody will know it's like the same flower over and over again. It's fine. Come along, my eyes. Through the stereo. Only stream of VOD watchers will know. Yeah, exactly. And it's gonna be covered by the snakes anyway. By the time I put snakes in here, you can't even tell. Like, I put so much effort into a lot of these where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make this look cool, and then I end up erasing 2/3 of it anyway. Risk it all. You ready to risk it all? Ready to risk it all. Okay, let me figure out how these snakes work. Mario. Oh, no, no, no. 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 Okay, it's working now. It just hates KC specifically. Thank you, lag a lot. Ooh. I might just copy this because she's sitting straight on. It'll make it easier if I can get this. Come down here. Come here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Make this smaller. I'm not even gonna get most of this tattoo. The snake is incorrect. Let me redo it. That scared me. You don't know what you've done. You don't know what you've done to me. You don't let me go. You've done to me. Don't know what you've done. And what you've done to me. Darling, you you love me, you never know. I know. We run around this merry-go-round. Merry-go-round. Why'd you reject yourself? Shot myself again. Roof, 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 roof. Drowning, drowning, drowning. Up into the roof again. What a day, what a day. Haunted by my illusion. Nightmares on werewolf. But it might be an angel. Where the wings, where the wings. Mister, 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 Mister Insanity. Stop, Mister, Mister. Okay, so that's gotcha. Darling, 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 the world is turning red again. Oh, 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 darling, 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 the tears are on the roof again. What a day, what a day, darling, by my illusion, nightmares on werewolves. What a day, honored by your delusion, that it might be an angel. Where the wings, Mister, 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 I'm Mister Insanity. Sorry, Mister, Mister, if you used to tea. Can you feel the stars in the light blowing on my eyes? Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Oh, hi, Mister, 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 I'm Mister Insanity. I'm Mister, I'm Mister. Bah. TV8 new episode today. Oh. I had to remind myself what that was. Lol. Okay, so that's what the snake head is. It's right here. That's where the next one is. Right here is where that head is. Not the fault. Lost and never be alone. You again. Said you trusted that we on the floor. Extravaganza. You don't anymore. So he comes to an end. Him again. All his horsemen and all the kings and together again. So comes to an end. The same again. The end comes to an end. The same again. What? No. Oh, it comes down. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Nobody knows her. Nobody knows her. It's tiring. Nobody knows her. Nobody knows her. Dear diary, I love. Nobody knows her. Nobody knows her. Nobody knows her. Diary. Nobody knows her. Nobody knows her. Dear diary. Okay. Uh, this needs to be filled in. Sorry, my model's gonna look weird because I'm leaning super close so I can see on the purple. Anyway, another way. Better. I had to pick my pen up more. That's why I lose so much progress. With my undos is what I'm talking about. Because I try to do all of it in one continuous stroke. Technically, that's how I was taught to do in art school, which is why I have this habit, but... Well, art class, not full school. I didn't go to an art school. It always looks so interesting when it's at this stage. But that's the only tattoo I gotta do, because the rest of them are, like, on her legs and her hips and stuff. There's none on the tail. Next to you. I'm sorry. You are tired. She's tired. I was wondering why it looks so cluttered. It's because I haven't erased this out of the snakes yet. She's tired. She's tired. Her smiles. No time. No time. No time. Tired. No time. Doesn't spend any time. Your body, your body. Your body, don't worry about it, don't worry. That looks better, yeah. Happiness, 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 you're fine. Damn, I have everything pulled down. Not to me, nothing to me. Light into caffeine, turn on my powers, take us to lunch, something, something, Thank you. Technically, her feet would be back here, but I'm not going to draw that because no. I want her hair tie to match her clothing. Okay, and then I said we would look at the green lily pad, so let's look. Feet will get you banned in here? What? She's like sitting like, if this is a floaty, her tail, her butt's like right here and her tail's coming out, so her wings are coming out, and then she's sitting like this and her arms are out here and then her feet are just like dangling. That makes sense to me. It probably makes no sense to nobody else. God, I'm listening to the difference and like, where are the cats? We already lost. TikTok can't lose another platform in the same night. But of course, yeah, well, I can see it, so that's all that matters. Oh, floaty, that's what we're doing. You wanted lily pad green? I don't think Ohio is here anymore, but we'll try. Oh shit. I want a more desaturated green. There's a light green. Welcome to the show. Good. That's like a lily pad green. There's also like a darker green. It's not gonna be that dark, obviously. Oops. Alternative is this one. A little bit darker. And then, of course, there's the pink, but it's going to be like a desaturated pink because we don't like gross, like fully pink in this house. That's one of the pinks, or we can do light, like very light desaturated dust pink. Or maybe a darker, like rose pink. Emma, hide your what? What does that even mean? Oh, because I said we don't do super saturated colors here. Well, not for something like this, because that's a good way of drawing from the wrong one. Oh my god, I have like sinus in my head right now. My headphones are squealing in my ears. So what do we think? 3 or 4, or should we do a different color entirely? I don't know what Danica is. I don't know what Danica is. Oh. Danica is not a saturated pink. That's the very definition of desaturation. Kohai likes this one. I can do another darker pink that's like darker than this. Like this color. I'm gonna texture the water. I'm just not doing it right now. Let me away and all apart from the grave. We got more of like a plum. But I think that this one like molds, like kind of melts into the arms a little bit. Do that instead. It's not a bad choice. Which green though? The lighter one or the darker one? I need to fix the lighter one. It's got too drastic of a color change. Please hold. Will take me away. In the grave. That's better. There's also a more an option for like a more desaturated. Ooh, actually, a more desaturated green. That actually matches the color palette quite a bit because it's so desaturated. Thoughts, prayers. We can do a darker desaturated green. Desaturated is nice. Yeah, well, there's this one too. There's like a desaturated green. I think that's too dark. Like, yeah, I think I have. Let me see here. In eyes. This night. Crazy is what I want to be. Darling, baby, and you and me. Oh, be crazy. Please go back. Goodbye. Blue sky. I'm re-downloading these so they pop up. Crazy. This one's not great. Seafoam. I have seafoam. I use it a lot. Oh, hey, look, it all. Give it a second. Ooh. 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 No, I need it to be bigger. Why is it not adding all of them? That's my question. I think I already added these. I wanted to do this with a brush, but I think I'm probably gonna have to do it by hand, unfortunately. Ah, man. 2 minutes after midnight. 2 minutes after midnight. After midnight. Minutes after midnight. After midnight. Midnight. Thank you. I won't be on much longer, but I did want to kind of get the layout for this done. So we can make a decision on floaty color. I need to make this smaller. Like this size, but all over. Oh well. We'll leave it. And I'll make it smaller whenever I go in. This is just the base anyway. town. Big girl, wander now. Big girl, I'm not somehow. And myself, I thought down the night. So many times. And I was something like and the sunset is on the and then let you know, hey, I used to it. You seem to be happy now. How you doing? Tell me, 'cause I'm doing fine. I don't know how you stayed for this song to begin with, because I need to get this done. So I wanted to get some actual progress done on it. Thank you. Seem to be happy now. Hey, how you doing? You got me, so I'm doing fine. How you doing fine? Okay, well, that's a vague idea, which is obviously going to be fleshed out more. I really care. Love you, love you. The water needs more work, but still. Is the green... If we do the dark green, I could probably do more lily pads around. I have to go. They know. Never so bad. Guys, they know. They know where I've been. I'm leaving the door open. Okay, it needs work, but good night. I'm going to bed too. I'm gonna make the water better. That's just like a vague idea of what I want to do with it. I've got to go in and make it smaller and more detailed. But I think the dark green, like dark desaturated green, works really well. I mean, this one also works pretty well. Hold. Hold. I like both, so. But I will go ahead and let you guys go. My head hurts so bad. Oh, it's 3 a.m. Okay. Thank you guys for hanging out. We will work on, I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. It heavily depends on who all is awake and what I've got planned and stuff. But we'll see. If my body gets worse, I might just hold off. We'll definitely see. I will keep you guys updated as it comes along, and I will see you guys later. Just gonna end. I don't feel like talking. I feel like taking another allergy pill and passing out. So I appreciate you guys for hanging out, and I will see you guys tomorrow or Friday. Bye bye. Holy crap. Oh, the top of my head has been exposed.
What
The top of my head has been exposed.
do you mean?
Owing to our word.
That's crazy. Wild. How
Oh,
could you?
now I know how ugly the top of my head is.
Shut up.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Ooh, 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 I know you're fucking mad. I know you're mad. Ooh, I know you're mad. Worth it. Don't even give a fuck I died. That's so. Ooh, I got him. Saren was definitely the play. Saren was
concentrating, old friend.
Saren was the play.
Look at all your Comey stones I've taken.
Oh.
This one, a brother.
Oh, and she dances.
And on
The model dances.
Wolfie's gone to the jade mine.
I didn't. Viper wolves are